Hey, have you ever bought something just for fun? Do you ever do something just for the fun of it, like, I don't know, binge watch an entire Netflix series in a single day? Hello, chaos. Or just jump in a car, point it in a direction, and go on a day trip to a new place you've never been before? Or buy another $20 Casio watch when you already have a box full of them. That's on you, Mad Watch Collector man in UK. That's on you. Why can't we just have a little fun with audio once in a while?
Why we gotta be so serious?
Ooh, I don't like the way this amp rolls off the mids between 5 and 8K. Ick! And the THD, totally unacceptable, out of control, and the phase is completely incoherent.
Hey, where did everyone go?
Yeah, budget permitting, sometimes it's just fun to take a chance on a little weird piece of gear, an audio gadget as it were, just because. And today that just because is the Douk Audio P1 Plus. It's a tube hybrid preamp headphone amp DAC with a VU and Bluetooth built in, all in one for $199 or less. Make your best deal. I gotta be honest, when Douk offered me this little puppy for evaluation, I looked at the photo and thought, not my brand, bro. Not my brand. It's too far out there, even for fun-fi, even for me. But, like good vendors, they sent it to me anyway, and I unboxed it in the kitchen while my family was preparing dinner a few nights ago, and before too long, I connected a Weem streamer to it, plugged in the headphones, and everybody was taking turns on it. Everybody was getting a gas out of it, listening, smiling, laughing, changing the colors on the VU. We were pressing buttons on the P1 like it was some kind of audio fidget spinner. And even though I have 8 other videos in the pipeline right now, I moved this one right to the head of the class. Not because of the specs or technical data, they're not necessarily there. Not because it's the final word in audio, though it sounds pretty good, it gets the job done, but just because I think the world needs a little bit of fun right now. If you've been watching your TV, the P1 Plus is small, measuring 9 inches wide, 4.5 inches to the top of the VU, and 3.5 inches deep. It weighs about the same as a large can of peaches, about 2 pounds. The body is aluminum. It utilizes 2 Jan 5654 tubes that you can roll.
They glow real nice.
On the front is a small but clear OLED screen that displays volume, input, and sampling rate. The remote sensors on the front, a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the top, the adjustable multicolor plug-in swivel VU meter. You can select the color and activity level of the meter with a button on the back. You've got the tubes, a multifunction mode knob that turns the unit on and off, mutes, selects the input, and manages the volume. The second knob is tone control, bass and treble only. On the back, you have a single pair of RCA out, a 3.5 aux out, 3.5 aux in, RCA ins, coax in, optical out, PC, USB. There's a stubby Bluetooth antenna and a 12-volt power in. A textured remote is included, as is an instruction manual.
When was the last time you saw one of those?
Now let me throw some numbers at you. The P1 Plus has an ESS 9018 K2M. Max sampling 24192 with coax and optical. The PC USB, the SA9137L USB chip, and I'm going to show you the numbers here. The op amps are swappable, so swap away, Captain. And they adequately power headphones from 16 ohms, 5.1 Bluetooth, aptX HD, LDAC, and you can operate all of the analog outputs at the same time, so you could possibly use the aux out to a sub if required. The P1 Plus was incredibly easy to set up and get going, and the controls, even without the manual, are very intuitive. Okay, the sound. First of all, you have actually lots of flexibility here. If you can't find a sound you like, that's probably on you. I'd be surprised. You can roll the tubes if you want, swap out the op amps, optical out to a better DAC, use the tone controls. There are no digital filters here on the menu. Match it with some good headphones, and it's kind of like an audio erector set. Think of it as a tiny sound laboratory, a $200 sound laboratory that encourages some fun and experimentation. It's a desktop conversation piece. The top-mounted VU is already giving off some of those serious
Dr. Frankenstein vibes.
Out of the box, the sound is clean with a nice kick, even with the control set to flat. And what can I say? It was just fun to listen to, fun to look at. If I told you that it was a blend of digital clarity and analog warmth, or the tubes injected, just a hint of natural distortion for a fuller vocal mid-range and engaging instrumentation, what would you care at $199 or less? I don't think that's what we're dealing with here. It's a fun little unit for casual listening, budget setups on a desktop, just like this one right here. Or maybe this one right here, even better. It offers far better performance than DACs built into your laptop or phone. Add a streamer. I have lots of streamers to investigate on this channel. Add a budget turntable with an internal phono pre, some powered speakers, or go with one of those little amps from another company that'll go unmentioned, and some passive speakers. Hey, I don't know, you do you and have a blast. Anyway, for you true audiophiles out there, here are the specs. Just kidding, I'll link them below. All I know is that the meter goes full red, okay? Now, put it in the comments below what you think about this little piece of fun-fi. Does it have a place in the audio world at all? Is the form factor too extreme, too radical for you? Or just let me know what you've done for fun lately, and always let me know where you're from. Anyway, that's my quick, lighthearted look at the Douk Audio, or Douk Audio, I don't even know, P1 Plus Tube Hybrid Preamp DAC headphone amp with BT. It turns some heads in my house, which just goes to show you that what works visually or sound-wise for some might not appeal to others. The audio game is all about varieties, it's about flavors, and you always have a freedom of choice, and you should always have fun doing it. I'll link this component below if you want to check it out. Thanks for being here again, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to hear more ramblings of an audio madman. That would be me. And one more favor, the geniuses at YouTube know that it's too early for you to go to bed, and they want you to watch this video, right? At least part of it right now, but it's going to disappear at the end of the licensed theme music, so go ahead and click on it now. Go ahead right there with anything you've got, any projectile whatsoever, just go ahead and press it, and I'll see you next time.